Hey everybody, Justin Scrubs here. We got a Sylvan deck profile for you. This is Angus. Angus is piloting the deck and he's going to explain some of the key cards and combos with the shit too. Let's get started.
So first off, we got the Hermitry. He's my favorite card to excavate with in the deck. Really, he's just good to set up plays. He's a big beater and he's a level 8 for rank 8s. Then we got 3 Sage Akoya. What he does, one, he's a level 7, so rank 7 access. With level 1 tuners, he's for level 8 synchros. And then he has a really cool effect when he's in hand. When a Sylvan is sent to grave, you get his effect to special him from hand. So it adds a lot of stuff like during the battle phase, if you detach with the material, XYZ material, and the monster sent to grave, you can special it. And he also excavates 1 card when he's on board. And he also gets back your Charity or Sylvania when he's excavated. So he's really good. He's usually always a +1.
Yep.
And then we got 3 Peacekeeper. People have been cutting this, and I honestly don't understand why. It specials himself if that's only target to excavate 1. It specials your Lone Fire to get a free Hermitry or Sage Akoya. And it also specials your tuners.
Yeah.
3 Rose Archer.
Good. Busted.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't know about it until Jeff Jones. I just didn't know it was a card. It's really good. I main Trapstun before I found out about this card, and I took it out for this. Because, 1, it can be used during your turn, like first, second turn or whatever, so you don't have to set and wait. And it just stops a lot of problem cards. We got 3 Kumo Shroom. I don't main deck MST, so when he's excavated, it's pretty much a free MST. And also, he's 2k defense, so he walls a lot of monsters.
Yeah, and plus when he's flipped up, he like excavates 5, right?
Yeah,
that's really
pretty
good.
much why he's in the deck too, because he excavates 5 as well.
Yeah.
I don't play 3 because it's really cloggy.
Okay.
And that's really like, yeah. Only reason I use Green Man is because excavation. 2 Lone Fire Blossom, one of the best cards in the deck. It's at 2, that's why I use 2. If it was at 3, I'd be using 3. I can get it with not Kumo Shroom. Peacekeeper. I special it with Miracle Fertilizer and also with Slow Charge. There's a lot of nasty plays.
Yeah.
Then we got 2 Marsh Leaf. I don't like 3, but I really do want to test out 3 just because of Gear and everything.
Yeah.
But right now I'm running 2 and I like it. I sometimes hate drawing it because they're just better cards I could draw. And then we got 2 Princess Sprout. One of my favorite cards in the deck. What it does is when it's activated, it specials itself as a level between 1 and 8. You can choose 8 or 7 to overlay. I sometimes choose 7 to synchro with, and then also the lower levels you need maybe for a synchro summon or something. And then also contribute itself to put a Sprout monster on the top of your deck. So sometimes when I dead draw this, I summon it, put another one on top of deck, and then I special it with an excavation or something. Then this is like a little tech. I've seen it getting taken out of a lot of decks, but I still like it. Copy play. I know people have taken it out because of this card, but I like it because I use a lot of cards in my deck that I'll get to later that make this card really good, and it's also a tuner, and this isn't. And I like Synchro. Spore because it's probably one of the best tuners in the game right now. And then Chair Sprout to special my Spore or my Copy Plan. Or a Princess Sprout.
How many monsters is this?
26 last time I counted.
Okay.
Then for spells, we got 3 Sylvan Charity, because why not 3 Graceful Charity?
Yeah.
Another cool thing is when it's the 1 card in my hand and I need something to excavate and I don't know what's on top of my deck, I activate it, look at the top 3 cards, and if there's 1 Sylvan monster or something, then it's just, I get to +1. Well, not +1, but just 1 for 1.
Yeah.
But it's also just really good for arranging the top of my deck. 3 Miracle Fertilizer because it's a monster reborn. The only thing I don't like sometimes is a normal summon. But you really don't need it late game. Normal summon's really important at the start, but still not even that important. Then we got 3 Mount Sylvania because I can manipulate the top of my deck, and in the end phase of my opponent's turn, I can excavate the top card of my deck, and when I excavate it, I sometimes see what it is. I can either choose to put it on top or bottom again, so if it's a spell card, for example, like Miracle Fertilizer, or like Soul Charge, I can choose to keep it on the top of my deck instead of just having to send it to bottom.
Yeah.
So I can also like choose kind of what I draw. 3 Soul Charge because it's pretty much the entire deck. It is the best card in the deck.
Yeah.
And it just makes so many combos. Like, I've seen people that just think I'm gonna lose, and then I just draw this. Or, like, I have it in hand and I just win after that.
Yeah.
And then this is my tech, 1 for 1. I use this, it's a really cool combo with Copy Plant, because sometimes I just have like the 1 Hermitry or something if they Phoenix Wind Blast or do something like that. And I just have this in my deck and I use this. And it's pretty much either a free level 9 Synchro, but I don't use any. So pretty much a rank 8, usually Felgran,
yeah.
or a rank 7, or just a free tuner if I already have used 4 and it's in my group.
Yeah.
And then 1 Foolish Burial to get Sport a Grave, or sometimes a Hermitry, or like Sage of Joy or something when you have the Soul Charge in there.
Yeah, even a Lone Fire when you have
even
a Soul
Lone Fire,
Or a Miracle Fertilizer.
And then extra deck, Synchros for level 8s. I use Crimson Blader. I like this card. I'm thinking about probably getting rid of it for a Armory Arm or something, but right now it's in there because I don't have anything else. And it's also just really good in the mirror match as well.
Yeah.
Scrap Dragon, because I can pull up all monsters that I don't need anymore.
Yeah.
And destroy the cards. And then Stardust Dragon, which is the one I usually go into. It protects my place and pretty much lets him go through when I don't have a Rose Archer or something. Level 2 Synchros, Formula Synchro. Because I use the extra level 1 tuner, like Copy Plant, and I have a lot of other level 1s, like Princess Brown and everything, I can go into this and get a free +1, or just a draw, and then I sync into it with like a Hermitry for a Leo. And speaking of Leo, I run a Leo. This card is the best level 10 in the game for Synchros anyways. It can't be targeted, and it's just a really good beat stick. It also puts a lot of pressure on them. And then Star Eater is my level 11 because I can go into it and it's just a really good beat stick, and its sync or summon cannot be negated. For rank 7s, I use 2 Oreos. I originally had 1, but after testing a lot, I was in a lot of situations where I need a second, so I decided to use 2. And it doesn't target when it returns stuff, so Leo, if my opponent has a Leo, it's usually a big problem for me, but I always have 2 now, so I know that I'll usually always have one to get rid of something that's a problem card.
Yeah.
Then I use the big eye. My favorite for rank 7 apart from Moria, because he gets rid of, again, problem monsters and everything. Yeah, he's just Big Eye. And then I don't own a Draco Sack, so I would have a Draco Sack if I owned one.
Yeah.
Oh, and for Synchros, Scrap Dragon if I had one.
What?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, not Scrap Dragon, Black Rose. Black Rose, yeah. Black Rose, because that card is really good, and I can also use its second effect to banish, switch a defense mission monster to attack, and make it 0. So then, rank 8s, 2 Felgran, the best rank 8 in the game, really. And it just gets rid of, again, problem cards, because there are a lot of problem cards for Sylvans. It makes my guys invincible and everything. And himself invincible, pretty much. And then Alzia, something, whatever how you pronounce it, the Sylvan High Protector. 1, he has 32 defense, which most people forget, 3,200. So he does.
Come at me, Star Eater.
Yeah. He walls a lot of cards. The only thing that has gotten over it when I bring it out in defense has been when I play one of my friends, who's one of the channel owners, Dylan. He goes into 101, grabs City and all that stuff, and then just runs over it. But
and also, like, I could also see like Bujin's getting over it too. But
yeah,
that's about it.
Crane and stuff. And also, when a card, while he's on the field and a card is sent from my deck to my graveyard, I can detach and send a card on the field to top or bottom of deck. That's including my cards. So I could, like, say I have a Peacekeeper on board that I needed. I can send that to the top of my deck and then bring out a Lone Fire. And then Heretic Overlord, Feely Waffles. He just pops problem monsters again and just back row that I'm scared of or something.
Yeah.
And that's really it.
So any last words on the deck?
I really do love the deck. It's my favorite deck right now. And I can see it doing a lot better in the next few formats if Gear Gia and probably Hat get hit a little bit.
Yeah.
But right now it's okay. Recently, Jeff Jones talked with it, and that made me really happy because I picked up the deck for like really, really cheap, like $40-something.
How much did it rise up in price afterwards?
I honestly haven't checked, but my friends have told me it went like more than double its price.
So basically, they're like, get rid of the deck now.
Yeah, I want to, but I like it too much.
Yeah.
Like Marsh Leafs went up to like, I don't know, apparently 30.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry for the other noise in the video. Where we're recording at is kind of loud. It's also a public place, so it's where we do our Yu-Gi-Ohs. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the deck profile. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And would you like to shout anybody out?
Pardon?
Would you like to shout anybody out?
Not really, no.
Alright. Well, I guess that's it. Peace.